Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dondre Brown. I'm the founder of 1428 Financial Wellness, where we help you take control of your finances and count the costs. I want to jump in to a presentation or a webinar with a burning question and on a burning topic. Investing. Is this the best time to invest in the stock market? There's a lot of fear out there with the stock market. There's a lot of concern. There's a lot of people who just don't know how to invest. But we're going to talk about that today, so make sure you're ready. Let's jump in. So the first thing is, if you're at home and you're bored, then you're not busy enough. You need to find things to do, right? Right now is a time with the coronavirus where you should be focused on your family, your faith, your fitness, and more importantly, or also importantly, your finances, right? These are things that you should definitely be focused on. But this is also the time where we are focused on the right? We're reestablishing things. We're being reminded of things. We're trying to recall some things that we promised ourselves. We're in a space where you can recreate, right? You probably had some plans, some promises, some things that you wanted to do, but you really didn't know how to do it, or you started something and didn't finish it. This is that time to recreate it, reinvest, right? Maybe your time was placed somewhere else and you shifted it for whatever reason. This may be an opportunity for you to reinvest that time or reinvest in yourself and then refocus, right? Again, refocus on your faith, family, finances, and your fitness. This is the perfect time for that. But for this specific topic, we want to talk about investing. So what is investing essentially? Investing is when you put your money into an institution, a place, or space, right? You put your money away, you commit it to something, and then it gives you some type of profit or some type of financial return. A lot of people that invest, there's a lot of risk involved. There's a lot of knowledge that people feel they need to have, but we'll debunk some of those myths. But more importantly, it's you putting your money away and committing your money. So what I tell people all the time is, just like the housing market, just like the stock market, you want to buy when people are selling. The reason why is because the price of the stock, the price of the homes are typically low. And why is that? When people are fearful, scared, and or lack knowledge, right? They make irrational decisions. I always tell people, to decrease fear, you have to increase your faith and education. So what I want you to do is really focus on that statement, right? When people are buying, you sell. When people are selling, you buy. So this is the time where the stock market is taking a huge hit because people are selling, right? So this is your time to buy because the stocks are low. So what is investing, right? Why don't people invest? I came from a household where we really didn't invest much money into the stock market. We lacked a lot of knowledge in investing. When I started investing, it was because I was in class. I was in a poverty class, a social problems class, and my professor basically encouraged us to invest. He said, if you wanted to learn, or if you want to learn how to invest, stick with me after class. I'll talk to you about it, right? So my junior year in college, actually my sophomore year in college, I started investing. And ever since then, I've been able to learn more about investing, but also learn how to take educational and strategic risk, right? Because the stock market is full of risk. But other reasons why people don't invest, not enough money, right? Some people feel like they need hundreds or thousands or even millions of dollars to invest. They're afraid to take risk. Some people don't want to put their money away, probably can't afford to put their money away into this foreign thing that they don't really know how it works, right? Or to trust other people to invest your money, right? That's a sensitive topic, a sensitive subject. And then again, like lacking knowledge and experience. When my professor told me to invest the first time, I didn't invest. I didn't know too much about the stock market. I really didn't trust him. He gave me some good information, but I was like, I don't really know if I should trust you. But then as I increased my knowledge and increased my understanding, I started to invest. Procrastinate. People are procrastinators. We are procrastinators. We'll tell ourselves, hey, I'm going to invest. I'm going to put my money away. I'm going to do it when I get my taxes. I'm going to do it when I get my bonus. I'm going to do it when I get extra money. Hey, I'll do it when I win the lottery, right? We procrastinate and we don't end up doing it. Another reason is people don't invest because they want money now, right? They want the profit now. Sometimes when you invest in certain investment accounts, it's like the crock pot method, right? It takes time. You can't always just put your money into something and then next week, next month, or even next year, you may not see a profit, right? Some people are not ready to or not equipped financially to deal with that reality. And if that's you, then you may have to think about other ways that you can gain profits quicker. Why is investing important? I talk to a lot of people about the importance of investing, because if we don't know why it's important, more likely than not, we are not going to do it. We are not going to give it much of our time. So why is investing important? One, it helps you build generational wealth. I come from an environment where my family lived paycheck to paycheck. My mom worked as a single parent to make ends meet, and it was tough. It was really tough. So since then, I told myself I'm going to be the last generation that starts from scratch. So I'm really on a path of building generational wealth. So investing can help you do that. It also provides you long-term financial security, right? In the time of need, sometimes when you think about where your money is going to be 10 years from now, where is it going to be 5 years from now, right? You want to be able to be in a space where you have financial security, right? You want to be able to leverage compound interest where your money makes money. Tax savings. There are things that you can do and invest in regarding the stock market, Roth IRA accounts, where it helps you with taxes. I'll do a video on that soon. But again, there are tax savings attached to it. Inflation. When you invest your money, right? When you keep your money in a bank and inflation happens, meaning that you devalue the cost of your dollar, when you invest in the stock market, it will adjust to inflation. So that's another way that you can continue to increase the value of your dollar by investing it. Achieve your financial goals, right? Some of you maybe want to buy houses. Maybe you want to be the last generation that starts from scratch. Maybe you want to build generational wealth. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to retire early. There are a lot of things that you may want to do, and investing is one of the tools and one of the strategies that can help you get there. Compound interest. It's a huge reason why investing is important. Compound interest is the same as debt in reverse, debt interest rates in reverse. So if you're in a situation where you're investing and you receive profit from that investment and then you reinvest it, right? You can receive additional profit from the profit that you currently have. So your money is making money, which is making more money, which is making some more money. I'll talk about that soon, but compound interest is something that is one of those hidden gems that we don't talk enough about when we talk about investing. Where should you invest, right? If you look at one of the reasons why people don't invest, they don't even know how to start. They don't know where to start. There's so many things. Do I invest in stocks? Do I invest in my retirement? Do I just save my money? How do I invest? There are a lot of people that go through those things. So here are about three ways that you can invest your 401k, right? So if you have a 401k through your job, you can invest in that, right? You're taking money and putting it away into your 401k. It's building interest. So when you go to pull it, you can utilize it later. Roth IRAs or even traditional IRAs. I'll put out videos with 401ks and Roth IRAs soon, but those are ways to invest. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the stock market and how you can become a self-manager. And the reason why I emphasize self-manager is because what I'll talk about today involves you managing your own stock. You invest in your stock, you trade in your stock if you want to. Right now, I would recommend don't worry about trading, just worry about investing and purchasing stock. But the biggest thing is you can do this at an extremely low cost. A lot of people are always asking, how much do I invest? How much do I start with, etc.? My goal is to help people do, right? So one way to do is go in with low risk, low reward, and this is one of those ways, and I'll tell you the strategy soon. So here's some investment tips. Buy safe stock. That's what you want to really focus on, safe stock. And when you think about what safe stock is, or where can you find safe stock, think about some of the corporations or big businesses that have been around for a long time. So for example, you invest about 80% of that into a safe stock, and that safe stock would be Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola has been around for a really long time. You can invest into some larger banks, if ever afforded the opportunity, or ETF funds, and we'll talk about what ETF funds are soon. But these are some things that you can invest in. And the reason why I say 80% into safe stock is because it gives you that financial security. Again, investing in the stock market is risky, but if you put a lot of, or majority of your funds into a more stable and a more consistent fund, right, you're less likely to see decreases unless something huge happens, such as the coronavirus. But again, we'll talk about that soon. So ETFs are exchange traded funds, right? It's a collection of other companies. And usually these companies are great because they pay you dividends, right? We'll talk about what dividends are, but essentially they're just opportunities for you to get money either yearly, monthly, however the board decides that you are receiving those dividends. I personally think that when you get those dividends, you should reinvest them because that's the compound interest method. And then again, that's money you receive based on you having or owning the stock. You reinvest those dividends, or also known as capital gains, and that capital gains is the money that you earn from selling stock. So let's jump into how to use Start. The first thing you should do is you should click the links in the description that I have below. I invest in a few different small self-managed stocks and apps where they're all in the description. But what you do is you'll sign up and you'll receive free stock or money to invest your stock. I'll show you some of the accounts that I have, but again, when you look at them, they may sound familiar. Maybe you already have stock in there, but we'll talk about some of the things that you can do once you purchase that stock. Then another thing you can do is visit www.1428fw.com to get a list of stocks that you can invest in that are under $100, right? So if you're in a situation where you're like, look, I just want to start investing, I don't have hundreds of dollars, I have a complete list of stock that you can start to invest in that is less than $100. Another thing you can do is invest in a few stocks, right? Set your goal to maybe $100, maybe $500 for beginners, and then pick a few different stocks from this list. What I'll do is, once you subscribe to my channel, I'll put more information out on these stocks specifically and give you strategies that you can really utilize that are, again, very simple. The stock market can be as crazy as you allow it to be, but I tell people the best teacher is experience. So in order to learn about the stock market, you have to have some type of investment in the stock market so that you can see what it means to have your money going up and down and watching it over time and then watching it grow, right? And then really trying to decide, do I keep my money in this stock? Do I trade it? But again, don't forget to follow these steps. Click the link in the description, sign up and receive free stock. Visit my website as I put out information in that list of stock that's under $100, and then invest in a few different stocks as you see it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Robinhood is an investment broker that I use. I buy stock. What I try to do is when I get paid monthly, I try to take a percentage of that and invest in the stock market. I'll talk about budgeting and how to budget for investment soon and what percentages are the best percentages to do that. But I use Robinhood, also use Acorn, and I just signed up for one called Wellbull. I'll put all that information in the description. Again, sign up, get your free stock, right? If anything that you don't take away from this video is the option to take advantage of free in the stock market so that you can learn how stocks work and that you can really jump into the stock market and we can have a deeper discussion and conversation. So I want to end this video because I don't want to take any more of your time because I want you to hurry up and run and do what I said. So remember to subscribe to 1428 Financial Wellness, and let's invest together. Let's invest in these times and let's win big. Talk to you soon.